Set 13 launches next Wednesday, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to have a review on the preseason on the PvE probably later this week, just to give you guys an idea on what the potential this set has. But I think everybody should try it regardless of what I say in that video, because I'm really excited about the launch. However, there is a big issue with the launch, and this is an issue we have every year with a set that is released around the holiday time, and that is the patch scheduling. So check it out. So normally, you guys know how it is in TFT. We're used to the game updating about every 2 weeks. Sometimes it updates every week, depending on how well the patches are coming out. I think Riot's gotten a lot better about their patches being better in general and not needing a B patch every single patch. So that's awesome. But early on into the set, you guys know how this goes. Almost every single time early set, there's just some crazy things going on in the game, crazy game-breaking stuff. Not to say it's guaranteed to happen, but if it does happen, this is the worst time to happen, because check out the patch scheduling. So 14.23, that is the launch patch, which is right here. This is the patch schedule straight from Mortdog's Twitter. This is what it is. He posts this every year, and this is the correct timeline. It is still posted there. So this is the launch date. This is next Wednesday. Notice something. It is 3 weeks until the next update. And that is because of the Thanksgiving holiday, which is on the 28th of November. Riot has that whole week off, I believe. You know, I don't work at Riot, but usually they have that entire week off. At the very least, they'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. So, but I believe they get that entire week off for, especially a lot of people who work at Riot have to travel to go see their family. You know, not everybody who works at Riot's from LA. So that might not be a big deal, because they'll have a B patch locked by that time. But if there's anything degenerate on a B patch, if we have to have a B patch, which guys, we're going to need a B, come on. I mean, come on, it's a launch patch. If there is a B patch, it will be already in and locked. But if there's issues with that patch, then once Riot is gone, there's no fixing the game. So that's not a big problem. That's not a big problem. What the main issue is the following patch is 5 weeks long. 5 weeks long. 5 weeks long. And I believe the week before Christmas, so a week after this patch goes in, I believe Riot is off and they're gone until a week before this patch, or the week of this patch. I think it's a week before this patch. I'm not quite certain. I don't work at Riot. But what you need to know from the trends that we've noticed from playing, I played this game since set 1, and not just trends, but factually what they do is once they're gone, they're gone. Once they leave, and I believe it is the week before Christmas, once they leave, they are not updating the game. Nothing, they will not update the game unless there is something that, like a critical bug in the game that is completely game breaking. Not game warping, not like Syndra being OP and unchecked for 3 weeks straight. No, nothing like that. They will only fix the game if there's something that is crashing it, like critically breaking the game during that Christmas break. So if there is a glaring meta issue with the game, they will not fix it during the Christmas break. It will not be fixed. And so that is the huge concern at the launch of the set. Obviously, the developers are aware of this. So especially whenever they release a set this time of year, they're putting their best people on it. They're trying really hard to make it happen. And if they are going to be able to make a really awesome patch for a Christmas patch, for a New Year patch, then I think if they're ever going, not to say they haven't done it right in the past, I think this time around they have a lot of potential to make it happen, because it is an arcane set. It's coinciding with everything. They have their best people working on this project. And so there is some cause for concern, but I don't know, I'm optimistic, but it's kind of spooky. The 5 week patch is always spooky, guys. So what if we do have a really bad patch? Well, I have some advice on how to deal with a really bad patch, especially if you're not a pro player or if you're not a content creator, meaning you don't have to play this game for a living. I want to save you from being caught into the process of, I think a lot of people on the internet get caught in this. They're in 2 modes when they start getting really upset, especially people who like play a video game degenerately. They either get into goon or hate mode. Goon or hate. Goon or hate. Goon or hate. Goon or hate. Now get it. Everybody loves the goon. Everybody loves the hate on the internet. That's just what it seems everybody loves to do, man. I ain't hating. I hate. Hey, I do too. I mean, come on. But you can't be doing both. That can't be your only 2 modes. So I can't save you from gooning. I can't bring you to the edge squad. But what I can do is I can save you from hating the game. I am someone who I have a love-hate relationship with TFT all the time. And as a content creator, you feel like you have to play the game all the time. So that's why. But if you're not a content creator and you're not a pro player, please, please just stop playing the game. If you're not having fun, just stop playing. You have no reason to keep playing other than to engage with the community. Like, if this is your favorite online community on the internet, you love playing TFT, you love being a part of what's happening, you want to know what's happening, you want to know what's going on in the scene, do not fucking play. Don't play. Don't play if the game sucks. If the game is terrible, don't fucking play. There's so many ways to engage with the community that doesn't involve hating. You can just watch streams and just laugh at all the other people having to deal with Syndra and bullshit. It just like laugh at Soju losing his mind or laugh at somebody losing their mind, whatever. Like, just have fun. Don't sit there hating. Don't sit there getting so upset playing the game. Don't sit there on Twitter and Reddit just like angrily talking about the developers and like, guys, just take a break, go outside. And if you don't want to go outside, just watch someone else lose. And if you're an aspiring player who's like, I don't know, like your peak is like low master or diamond, and you want to get to that challenger level, so you feel like you need to play all the time, no matter what, even when the game sucks. Guys, just take it from me. Take it from me. Just don't play. Just watch. TFT is a game that is great that you can just watch and you can get so much better at the game. And then when the game is fun, then play. Obviously, you have to play to get the reps in at some point. But if you can just learn the lines by watching when the game is absolutely dog shit, then that'll just save you so much mental fatigue that I think will actually make you climb better when the game is fun. I think the times in which I've climbed the best playing TFT is when I've taken breaks and just like vibed it out and like didn't just like slam my head into the wall. Now, many times I have like climbed up the challenger, hit a super high rank when I have been slamming my head into the wall, but also I'm really good at the game. So like, and like it felt like it was like my job to do it, but that experience was not fun, and I don't think it made me a better player. I just peaked because I played enough and I learned enough lines. So unless you are a pro player or content creator, guys, please, 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 either just disengage, just stop playing, come back, wait for the patch update to come, go spend time with your family in the holidays, whatever. Or if you want to stay engaged, just watch other people and just try not to be so upset. Try not to be so angry, because that mental fatigue will build up and it will make you a worse player. It'll make this hobby less fun for you. And so just laugh. If we get into a terrible meta, just laugh at the situation and just try to have a good time with it. The developers know you don't need to send them hateful messages. They know, they get enough feedback from people like me and pro players, and they are not dumb. The developers are not dumb. They're aware of the feedback. They're aware, they have player metrics. If you just stop playing, they're aware when the game's not fun, people aren't playing. Like, it's no mystery to them that set 5 was one of the worst sets ever, because nobody played the fucking game. Like, they didn't need to know. Like, they didn't even need the feedback of people like me telling you how bad shadow items are and shit like that. They don't even need that feedback because they know, because nobody played the fucking game. So, like, again, my advice, guys, this could end up being spooky, this patch scheduling. And if it ends up being spooky, then just simply take a break. And if you want to stay engaged and just watch streams, watch other people suffer. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I appreciate y'all, and
yo, fuck your mom's ass.